Welcome to this Controlsoft video tutorial on how to install the Identity Access software. We will show you how to download Identity Access, the pre-installation checks that are required, how to install, and finally how to log into the software. To download Identity Access, navigate to www.controlsoft.com. Click on the Login button at the top of the page. Click on the Login option and enter your username and password. If you do not already have a login, click on Register for an account. Fill in the registration form with your company details. Once submitted, one of our agents will accept the request and you will be sent an email to say that your registration has been completed and you will be able to access the login area with your selected username and password. Once you have logged into the website, you will see the list of our downloadable software and firmware. The first option in the list is our latest version of Identity Access. Select this option and the download will start. While the download is going through, you can perform the Identity Access pre-install checks. Firstly, make sure you are either logged in as an administrator or you have the administrator details for the computer you are working on. To do this, right-click on the Start button and select Settings. Click on Accounts on the left-hand side. The PC should show Administrator under your username. Next, check that all Windows updates have been performed by selecting Windows Update on the left-hand side. Click Check for updates. If any updates are pending, wait for Identity Access to download, and then install the updates before starting the Identity Access installation. Lastly, if the PC is running any antivirus software, temporarily disable the antivirus before the installation. This can be re-enabled after the installation is completed. You may need the customer's IT department to help with this request. Written notes on the Identity Access pre-install checks can be found within our Express Commissioning Guide. A link to this can be found in the description of this video or in the technical literature area of our website. Now check the progress of the download. You can see that the download has now completed, so we can click on the folder icon, which will take us to the download folder for the computer. If you have had to restart the PC during the pre-install checks, this is where you will find the installation files. Double-click on the file to start the installation. On the user account controls prompt, select Yes. The installation will then begin by installing some prerequisites. At the Welcome page, click Next. By default, Identity Access will install to the computer's C drive. It is recommended not to change these settings. Click Next to continue. Read the license agreement and click I accept the terms in the license agreement, and then click Next. Identity Access does checks to make sure the computer hardware meets our recommendations. If any of the items do not meet our recommendations, it is advisable to resolve this before continuing. If you wish to continue, you will be asked to accept that you understand the computer does not meet our specifications before continuing. As our computer meets the requirements, we can click Next. Leave the option for full installation and click Next. Next, fill out the integrator company details. This information is published within the software and is used to help your customer know where to come for support on the access control system. Lastly, check over the details on where the software is to be installed and click Next to start the installation. If during the installation the Microsoft SQL Server fails to install, then you will not be able to proceed with the installation. Linked in the description is a knowledge base article on how to manually install Microsoft SQL Server. If during the installation you are asked to restart the computer, click Yes. Once the computer has been restarted, the application should start automatically. If it does not, navigate to the Downloads folder and start the install manually. The installation will remember its progress. On the Set Passwords section, fill in your own password in the System Integrator section and a password for your customer in the Administrator section. Once the installation is completed, it will ask for a final restart. Click OK. Once the computer has been restarted, double-click on the Identity Access icon on the desktop. Log in with either the administrator or system integrator password you created during the installation. This concludes the software installation guide for Identity Access. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial video and thank you for watching. For any assistance with the installation of Identity Access, please do not hesitate to contact our support help desk using any of the methods shown on screen.